the 2K Sports pregame show.
Good evening, sports fans. This is 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny Smith. And the pregame warm-ups are wrapping up out in Houston, where it'll be the Rockets going up against the Charlotte Hornets.
An aerial view of the many buildings making up the skyline of beautiful Houston, Texas, our broadcast setting tonight. Good evening and welcome to tonight's presentation of Noche La NBA, an annual tradition in the NBA celebrating diversity and culture, and always a pleasure to bring it to you. This is Kevin Harlan, and nothing tips off a broadcast like getting the lowdown from the sidelines, and we've got David Aldridge there for that. David, good evening.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, we know Rockets coach Mike D'Antoni was the architect of the 7 seconds or less offense in Phoenix.
Great stuff, D.A. Thanks. And kind of rare, a battle of the pivot men tonight, Clark. What are some of the traditional things a center you think can still do to help his team win in this era of basketball?
Well, I think there are a number of things. One, you think about taking up space at both ends, being a rim protector defensively, and also quarterbacking the defense from behind the perimeter defenders is one way. And then on the offensive end, banging that glass, setting solid screens, again, using size to take up space and put pressure on the defense.
There'll always be room for the big man in this game, though, don't you think?
Oh, I don't think there's any question about it. His role changes, what all he does changes, but some of the basics never go out of style.
And a look at the starters for the Hornets. Williams is out there with Batum. There's Jeremy Lamb. And there's Kemba Walker. And it's the Beast in at the 5. Harden can't hit. Anthony against Batum. The pass to the Beast. And he banks in the layup.
Yeah, good awareness there. He sees an opening and doesn't hesitate.
Boy, it's a thing of beauty watching him attack the defense like that. I mean, they wanted no part of him on that layup. And, you know, the defense was probably in the C-plus range there. I mean, I'm sure he feels like that's one he should have made, that layup.
Walker, the pass to the Beast. It's good. It's his second basket. He's shooting 2 for 4.
And getting after it on the offensive glass and adding to that early total with the putback.
How about early attack mode? I love the approach he's coming to this game with. Really strong.
Anthony against Batum. Back to Capella. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's a screen by Chris. No coverage that time. Harden's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. For Charlotte, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Now here's Lamb, guarded by Harden. And again, it will drop another make there from the Beast. The Beast's got 6.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Capella kicks to Anthony. Houston moving the ball around. Now here's Harden. He's tightly guarded. Count it.
Boy, so crafty a player is James Harden. I mean, when he gets inside, he finds all kinds of ways and manner in which to score.
Here's the Beast. And out of bounds as the Rockets gain possession. And now we have a moment to recognize the player of the week in the Eastern Conference, the Beast.
They say defense wins championships. Well, it also wins awards, and his defense during this stretch has been nothing short of jaw-dropping. He has been disruptive with his challenges and has accounted for a metric ton of turnovers with his ball hawking. You have to give it up to this man.
Anthony down low. Defended by Batum. Poke loose. Pass to the beast. Launches a three. Batum, good. Batum's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
Batum is a great spot up threat. He's quick to get it off, and the stroke is pure.
From deep, Harden. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
Okay, we got a nice little back and forth going here.
Yeah, and I like it. I love seeing that. It's a lot of fun when that happens. These teams are going at each other from the outside.
And here we go. Harden heading to the hoop. Good, and Paul gets the assist. 10 points for James Harden.
Strong start here early. 4 of his first 5 made.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hornets.
You know, it's funny, guys. I'm still not sure that Chris Paul gets enough credit for just how special he is as a player. I'm not sure why that is. I mean, very few players in league history have been able to impact the game at both ends of the floor at his elite level.
Pass to the beast. Another field goal for him. 4 for 6 shooting tonight.
Almost an impossible shot to block in the post. The defender can't give up that much of a height advantage and expect to contest it.
Capella with a screen on Walker. Lets the 3 fly. Harden's shot is off. The Hornets have gone 5 of 7 today so far. Nice shooting to get this game underway. Williams passes to Lamb. It's good.
You know, wanting to develop his interior game, Jeremy Lamb, shots like this will help him be more assertive in that area.
Here's Capella. And so it looks like the Rockets will retain possession here. And so here is Houston. They trail by 3. Walker with it. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Milwaukee.
And you know, Kevin, his creativity really on display that night. I mean, he was threading beautiful passes everywhere.
And they are very comfortable running their offense through Walker. And you can see why. Drops a sick dime right there. That pass was right on the money.
Anthony against Batum. And the rebound goes to the Hornets.
That's a good shot. Even though it couldn't find the bottom of the bucket, I like the shot quality.
The basket is good off the assist from Williams. Batum's got 5.
Far from just a perimeter shooter, I like seeing Batum go to work in the painted area.
Batum against Anthony. Pass to Chris. From deep, Harden. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now. 6 for 8 on the night.
And really the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
Here's the beast. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Man, he sure can get off the floor.
He one of the best in the business, absolutely.
Boy, he makes it look easy. He is an absolutely imposing finisher around the rim.
And Houston calls their first time out of the game. Clark, there was a rules change not too long ago that promoted more help defense, less one-on-one defense. Good or bad?
I like it. Again, there's always going to be a premium on defending one-on-one, but positioning defenders where you can help better and more, I think it's trying to make sure the offensive side doesn't get too much of an advantage where the rules had gone in the past. So I think it's a nice balancing act for the game.
Houston, a whole new 5 on the floor. So an almost entirely new group in now for Charlotte. Cody Zeller's checked in for Williams. And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter. Here's the beast. Count that as his 7th field goal in 9 tries. He's shooting 78%.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
On the floor for Charlotte, we've got Jeremy Lamb. Beast out there with Batum. And there's Bismack Biyombo. And it's Parker in at the 1 spot. And it's Capella missing.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Thanks, Kevin. The beast in the last matchup against the Bucks was just phenomenal. He finished with 63 points, and as he always seems to do, piled up rebound after rebound. The stat line was filled, and the whole league is talking about it. We'll see what he does for an encore tonight, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you, guys. Could you believe that performance? Wow.
I mean, it was really something to see. Yeah, he showed everybody just how special he is when he is on his game.
Greg, something really stoked his fire. Man, there was no holding him back. And when a player is that locked in, you just got to sit back and enjoy the ride.
Carmelo Anthony's checked in for the Rockets. Walker's checked in for Charlotte.
Yet another bucket in close. That's how he's earning his points today.
Houston leading by 9. There's a screen by Chris Paul, and he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
You know, one of the things that you notice about Chris Paul, Kevin, is that he uses screens exceedingly well.
Here's the Beast. Capella covering. Shots good from the Beast.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And, you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
Paul kicks to Chris. Capella, the pass to Harden. From the baseline. And good. Got the English that time as it falls. Harden's got 17 now.
And the mid-range game of Harden, excellent. An offensive genius, really. I mean, knows exactly where to get the looks that he wants.
Here's the Beast. And the layup's good off the glass. The Beast's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
And he's been the key for their offense with the way he shot the basketball.
Yeah, he's most certainly not the reason they're in the hole. I mean, his percentage has been outstanding.
Here's Chris. Oh, good with the triple. Hornets trail by 9. Outside, Walker takes a 3. And again, Charlotte with the triple.
Yeah, you know, the form, the balance, the release, the touch, the arc. Walker adept at shooting the 3-ball.
Capella kicks to Paul. Back to Capella. Anthony trying to get open. And Capella with the basket on the assist by Paul.
If you're going in amongst the trees, you have got to be aggressive.
Boy, like his intensity, Greg. He's not afraid to take it straight to the rack on the bigger defender. Right at it.
And count it. The shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Rockets.
Well, I'll tell you what, they must have had a good shoot-around because they've been fantastic from long range so far, fellas.
And they're also clicking at the free throw line, not wasting any of those opportunities.
Williams, he's checked in for the Hornets.
You know, you look at most winning teams in this league, and there's no denying they have an identity, who they are and how they play consistently. The Rockets fall into that category, a defined style of play and pieces that fit pretty well.
Now, here is Harden, covered by Lamb. Harden's shot is good. Harden's got 19 points.
Boy, he's dangerous right now. He feels like he's making every shot he puts up.
And Clark, talk about the Rockets' identity, their style of play.
Yeah, it's all about the analytics, quite honestly. They're looking for drives and three-point field goals. Constant pressure on the defense. The long-range ball spaces the floor, and defensively they're going to try to switch and keep the ball in front and deny the same three-pointers they're looking for at their offensive end from the opposition.
And the Hornets call time here. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
Here's the Beast. Plays it up and banks it in. He's got 27.
And now he's taken a solid opening in the quarter and built on it here in the second.
Anthony down low, defended by Batum, and that one's good. Anthony
And that set them apart today, guys. Their success with the mid-range.
Simply taking advantage of what the defense has given them, and they've really made the most of it.
And he jams it with authority.
He just powered that one down.
One of the game's top dunkers.
Absolutely salivates when he attacks the rim.
Capella dishes to Harden. His three-pointers off the mark.
In the first quarter, he was killing them from outside, but he can't get it going here.
Here's the beast. Capella covering. And out of bounds as the Rockets gain possession. A moment now to see how the schedule is looking coming up for the Charlotte Hornets. On Friday, they'll take on John Wall and the Washington Wizards. Then on Sunday, they'll be facing Hassan Whiteside and the Miami Heat.
And for the matchup with the Sixers, there aren't many other meetings that are as evenly matched as this one. Both teams can give and take punches, and this one, I think, is going to come down to the wire.
It's deflected. Batum against Anthony. Batum passes to the beast. And it's good for two. The Beasts got 31.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
Paul kicks to Anthony. Got it. And he's now 3 for 5 from the field.
After going scoreless in the first, he's really found a way to turn it on here in the second quarter.
Walker the pass to the beast. And he uses the glass on the layup. The Beasts got 33.
And he's really made the most of his opportunities today. I mean, he needs to keep working for those kinds of looks.
Anthony sets the pick for Paul. Down low, and it's Anthony with the jam.
CP3 is so good orchestrating out of that set. I mean, he is really one of the gurus of the pick and roll.
Hornets trail by 8. Outside, Batum. The Beast passes to Walker, and that one is good. Walker's got 5 points in the quarter.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
I tell you, we're taking a look at some real deficiencies defensively. I mean, they've given up 5 straight good looks in the paint.
Anthony dishes to Paul. 5 to shoot. From the line. Rebound by the Beast. The Beast's got his 6th rebound on the night. And Chris Paul still looking for his first title. This Rockets team represents his best shot, Clark, but last year they couldn't quite get it done.
Well, the big reason for that, Kevin, was the fact that Chris Paul was unable to play in Game 6 and 7 against Golden State. He was so instrumental in key moments throughout that series. Had they had him in Game 6 and 7, I think they very well could have been playing for a championship last year.
Now a timeout called by Houston. Last time they came together was in Charlotte, where they fell to the Hornets.
And really a resounding loss the last time they matched up.
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that has been very close so far. The Rockets on top. They lead by a bucket. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away. Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit. The third quarter now beginning. Both sides looking to pull away in the last half of the game. What can you say? The Beast, an impressive effort here today.
And I'll tell you, his work on the blocks in that first half, really impressive.
Yeah, he squatted on that paint area and owned it, perfectly using his size and that soft touch inside. That's a heck of a combination. Strength, size, and soft touch. Nice.
Paul and Harden are the incredible backcourt duo. Anthony is out there with Chris, and it's Capella in at the 5 down low. They're the group for Mike D'Antoni starting the second half. And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Here's the Beast. Capella covering. Got it, and the Houston lead has been cut down to 2 on the bucket from the Beast.
And defensively, this is the opposite of how you want to start the second half.
Yeah, just a real lack of aggressiveness there right now. I mean, can't give up these types of layups to begin the quarter, Greg. I mean, that's a no-no.
Here's Harden. The Hornets pull it in. The Beast's got his 7th rebound here tonight. And Lamb kicks to Williams for the tie. That one falls. The Beast's got 39.
Just a terrific all-around scoring effort from him. I mean, it's because of that they're even in this game.
It's stolen by Lamb. And Lamb with a clear path to the hoop. And here we go. That gives them the lead. Batum's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
And Greg, you know nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
Anthony down low, defended by Batum. Chris gets the bucket.
And it's crucial that Chris makes that shot. Big men like him are expected to possess an outside jumper nowadays.
Here's the Beast. Capella covering. Good, he hits again.
And with 40 points for him, his climb towards history continues.
GA, it seems like every time he takes the floor, it's a step closer to the record for most 40-point games in a season.
And historians might have guessed that the most 40-point games in a year was from Wilt Chamberlain's incredible 1962 campaign. It will be hard to match 63 games of 40 or more, but this young fella just might do it.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
You know, guys, that's not quite the same success rate he had at the line last year, although it is somewhat in the neighborhood of last year's numbers.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
Well, constantly finding lanes to the basket, getting great looks inside.
Now Chris. He has 6. Here's Anthony. He kicks to Capella. And that one hits back iron. For Charlotte, they've gotten every shot that dropped since halftime. They're 5 for 5 from the floor. Batum passes to Williams. Charlotte moving the ball around. The shot's good from the Beast.
He's been on the roll this quarter, really leading the way for his team right now.
Rockets have gone 3 of 6 in the 3rd quarter, 50% from the field. Outside Anthony. 3rd quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. 6 on the shot clock. And it's good, 2 points. And that's 21 points for James Harden.
Boy, I tell you what, when Harden decides to turn it up, then you're turned out. It is a sight to see, folks. I mean, relentless, instinctive, tremendous night so far for him.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long?
Boy, that was a great dunk, and we've got a great game here.
There's a screen by Chris. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Carmelo Anthony, one of the most formidable scorers ever. Top 20 in points all time in NBA history.
And, you know, Carmelo Anthony is a special player, guys. A bulky, small forward with a quick trigger release, an elite scorer.
Rambo, he's checked in for Charlotte. Kid Gilchrist comes in for Jeremy Lamb. Anthony against Kid Gilchrist. Capella with the screen on Kid Gilchrist. Anthony on the wing. He's covered by Kid Gilchrist. Got a hand on it. Now here's Batum. He's got 7. Stolen by Harden. Now it's Anthony running. He can go all the way. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. It's going to go on Michael Kid Gilchrist.
Really good to see Harden get nasty on defense. He's got quick instincts and quick hands, and I like how he pilfers it on occasion.
Gordon's checked in for Chris. And when you think about Melo's scoring back to the basket, facing up, so versatile as a scorer.
A combination of strength, quickness, and touch that you rarely see. He can go around you, through you, or shoot it right over you.
Nene, he's checked in for Houston. Here's the Beast, and the layup is good. The Beast's got 14 points now in the second half.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Here's Anthony, makes that one his 6th of the night, shooting a very healthy 6 for 9.
And love the muscle Anthony brings to the 3 spot. Takes pride in outworking everyone when he's that deep inside.
Excellent use of the screen that time. Walker's got the game tied up here for the Hornets.
The screenplay worked ideally there, and I'm not talking about the screenplay you see in a movie theater. Gave him more than enough room to get that shot off.
Anthony's shot is off. Charlotte has gone 3 of 7 tonight from 3-point territory. And Batum with the basket on the assist from Kid Gilchrist. 9 points for Nicholas Batum.
You know, Michael Kidd-Gilchrist getting better at recognizing when his teammates are open. And if he continues to improve, he'll be more valuable as a teammate.
And guys, right now, the defense mentally not there. Can't afford too many of those in a close game like this.
Yeah, Jay, you're right. Almost a free run for him there.
Momentum can swing on plays like that, Kevin, especially when the finish has that much thunder on it.
Charlotte calls timeout. You're always looking for guys with confidence, but then some guys maybe go a little bit too far with that element, and the efficiency level will drop below their talent level. There are guys that can be swayed by that.
Yeah, you're right, and it's a mixed bag with those kind of guys because the talent is always on display, and it's hard not to appreciate it, but the inconsistency is frustrating. Perhaps the guy who maybe best epitomizes that is Lance Stevenson, because when he's good, he can give you a lot of stuff at both ends. When he's sideways, he can hurt you a little bit too.
Now a timeout called by Houston. They come into this one following the loss to the Mavericks.
And I think they can hold their heads high from that performance, you know, despite the final score being what it was.
I agree with you. I mean, it was a tough game played in a tough environment on the road, and they were in it right until the bitter end, so that's good stuff.
And the Rockets making a change here. Tucker's checked in. Gordon kicks to Paul. Shot clock at 5. It's rebounded by the Beast.
And there was no effort on behalf of the defense. None. I mean, the shooter has to be upset with himself for missing that shot.
Kid Gilchrist, the pass to the Beast. Kid Gilchrist against Green. On the wing, Gordon. Here's Tucker. The Rockets again can't hit. Charlotte in the lead. Kid Gilchrist, the pass to the Beast. The 8-footer. Count it. The Beast's got 53.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Gordon kicks to Green. Back to Gordon. Nene, the screen. Over Monk. And there's the call on Nene. That'll be his second foul of the game. The Rockets making a switch here. Knight's checked in. And a switch here also for Charlotte. The Hornets shooting an unbelievable 70%. You won't see a performance like this too often. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the fourth quarter. On the court for Charlotte, we've got Williams. Tony Parker is out there with Jeremy Lamb. And it's the Beast. And it's Hernan Gomez in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
It's just hard to believe that someone can perform at such a high level. They've got to thank him for this lead.
Capella kicks it to Tucker. Screen by Capella. Trying to get back on track. Tucker can't get it to go.
And I think all the credit goes to the defense there, Kevin. Exceptional job getting the shooter to rush that layup.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
On the wing, Green. Covered by Lamb. Screen by Capella. Green kicks to Capella. Tucker the pass to Green. Here's Capella. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Ernie Gomez has got his 4th rebound in this one. Parker outside. To the paint. Here's Williams. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. And now a 3-point Hornets lead. Rockets shooting it pretty well, close to 50%. And Marvin Williams picks up the foul. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Marquise Chris, he's checked in for P.J. Tucker. We're just over a minute and a half now into the 4th. Nice work on the board. It's paying off with the basket. And it's 9 points for Clint Capella.
And you like to see since the half now, he's finally starting to come around.
Nice pass in here by Charlotte. The Beast passes to Parker. Here's the Beast. And that basket is going to count. Goaltending, the official call.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
Anthony's checked in for Houston. Nicholas Batum, he's checked in for Charlotte. Walker comes in for Parker. Harden kicks to Anthony. Back to Harden. There's a screen by Chris. Capella sets a screen for Harden. Here's Anthony. That's tipped. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the 4th. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. And Kemba Walker brings you so much production, but maybe even more important, Clark, are the intangibles he brings.
Yeah, I love the fact that this guy has tremendous heart, great confidence, competitive spirit. He's got a lot in his bag. All of that stuff is there, and his teammates feed off of his energy and resilience.
Ball's checked in for Eric Gordon. It's Carmelo Anthony on the wing. Capella sets a screen for Anthony, and he connects on the jumper. The screen did the trick. Anthony's got 9 points here in the 2nd half.
Well, you got to respect the jump shot of Anthony because he's got the ultimate green light. And because of that freedom, he's a dangerous guy on the perimeter.
And yep, another basket. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
Harden the pass to Capella. They set the screen. It's stolen by Lamb. And Nicholas Batum, the bucket on the assist by Walker. Now it's a 7-point Hornets lead. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Hornets.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. They've been in attack mode on the defensive end.
Yeah, I think you also have to give them a lot of credit for how well they've risen up to meet shooters, to challenge shots in this game. A lot of blocked shots tonight.
First one falls for him.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the 2nd.
Yeah, you know what? And I think they've just got to keep on keeping on. Keep drawing contact, attacking, getting to the line. That will certainly give them a chance to get back into the game.
Here's the Beast. Again, what an avalanche.
Make that 61 points.
Yep, everything is going his way right now. Anthony with the screen on Walker. On the pass to Chris. Kicks to Anthony. Anthony drawing the double team. Takes it from 10. It's rebounded by the Beast. The Beast's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
And, guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamour stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team.
In the corner, Harden. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got his 5th assist in this one. And Lamb kicks to Batum. There's a screen by Williams to the middle. Here's the Beast. Rebounded by Capella. Rockets trail by 5. Paul passes to Chris. Here's Lamb. Here's Williams. Good work defensively by Capella.
That's what we're talking about in terms of the activity level defensively. You got to protect the rim.
Textbook defense all around. Nice job at contesting the shot without fouling, and that's how you do it. Well done.
No good from the Beast. The Rockets have gotten only 3 of their 9 field goal attempts to go down since the end of the 3rd. Pretty cold down the stretch. Shot is good, and the Charlotte lead is cut down to just 2 points on the bucket from James Harden. Charlotte calls timeout.
Yeah, you can sense he wasn't happy with how things are going here. Probably looking to change it up a bit.
Nothing wrong with that. You got to be flexible. When something isn't working, you adjust, you modify, you go to something else. That's what the best coaches do.
And now let's present our Jordan Player of the Game, the Beast.
And Kevin, it's a no-brainer. He's controlled every aspect of this game, and it's just so fun to see a player perform at a level that's just higher than anyone else out on the floor.
Here's Walker. Pass to Lamb. Outside Williams. Here's the Beast. Capella covering. Count it. 63 points for the Beast.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently neither did the defenders.
There's a screen by Chris. Paul kicks to Anthony. Out of bounds. Charlotte takes possession. Charlotte leading by 4. Passes it to Lamb. Here's the Beast. Capella covering. The Beast. The shot comes out. Good work defensively by Capella. Harden outside. For Charlotte, they've gone 7 of 13 from the field here in the 4th. Here's the Beast, and he banks in the layup. Now it's a 6-point Charlotte lead.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, Greg, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
And it's extremely difficult trying to guard Paul in the screen and roll. Fantastic at making the right decision. A lethal passer.
He's done a much better job of getting to the line here. Aggressively taking it inside and not shying away from contact. I thought he was settling a bit in the first.
Here's the Beast. Good, that's another bucket. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
Paul outside. Pass to Anthony. Bob pass to Capella. The Beast passes to Walker. Here's the Beast. Connects again.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. Screen by Capella. Inside. The bucket is good. He'll have a chance for one more. Kemba Walker picks one up.
Tell you what, it's pretty obvious why CP3 is the man they rely on in these big moments. I mean, he's courageous, fearless, and productive. He's really the guy you want on the stripe in that situation. I mean, there's no doubt about it. He's clutch.
Charlotte calls timeout. Hornets leading by 4. Now the pass to the Beast. Charlotte moving the ball around. Here's Williams. Takes it off the glass.
And at 6'9" now, Williams is a threat to score the ball inside, so you got to keep him out of the paint.
Screen by Capella. To the paint. Deflects the pass. And stolen by Williams. The Beast passes to Batum. Here's the Beast. Covered by Chris. Here's the Beast. And another one. 71 points and no end in sight.
Young fella is in the zone. The defense right now looks helpless.
Here's Harden. Softly drops in the floater. Harden's got 28.
Incredible control on that floater. Harden is fantastic at putting just the right amount of touch on these very difficult and delicate shots.
And out of bounds as the Rockets gain possession. Rockets trail by 6. Capella out of hand on it. 58 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Here's the Beast, and he goes in for the dunk.
And no doubt about it, in order for them to be successful, he has got to be a catalyst when it comes to scoring.
Timeout called, the Rockets. They're trailing by 8. 52 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And so it's Houston with it. 8-point game. Ball against Walker. Paul kicks to Capella. Deep 2 from Anthony. The Rockets again can't hit. Anthony against Batum. Here's the Beast to the inside. And that's out of bounds. Charlotte will retain possession. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Yeah, still moving a little bit when he set that screen. He'll argue that he was set, but I really didn't think so.
It was very close, and I wouldn't mind letting them play on that one. It wasn't blatant by any means.
Timeout called, the Rockets. They're trailing by 8. There's 25 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Here's Paul. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Out to Chris. Shoots the 3. Connects. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
And defensively, you have got to extend to their shooters. They have been on fire this half.
Well, you know, the D just hasn't been there for real. I mean, these shooters are getting any perimeter shot they want. It's a bunch of warm-up jump shots out there.
And now we've got the intentional foul. He drops the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. And so he drops them both. It's a 7-point game.
Yeah, showing off a really smooth stroke there, and that will add to their lead.
At the top of the key, Capella. The 3 from Anthony. No good on that one. And so it's Charlotte with the win. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.
It really was, but
Yo.
Press is asking for you. Meet me in the conference room?
Yeah, gotcha. I'll be there in 5 minutes.
Go get him.
Hey, thanks, Charlie.
AI, at this point in the season, I think it's safe to say you guys are one of the real contenders for the title. What are you looking to do on an individual level to help the team achieve this goal?
Listen, I'm still a young guy in this league, and I've got a lot to learn. I've come a long way this season, but I can't stop and think about that right now. I got to work hard, I got to dig deep, and I got to be ready whenever coach calls my number. So when I'm not playing, you can find me in the practice gym, trying to work on my game, and hopefully we'll be in the finals come June.